is for Libra slash Gemini Cherie.
Cherie. So what does that mean?
It's nothing. See, I'm gonna tell a that I ride for who rides for me. I will be your biggest cheerleader. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I'm your biggest cheerleader. I love who loves me.
Okay.
I ride for who rides me.
That's right.
One thing that I learned about in life is because I'm older.
Okay.
So ain't no put me up on no game when I'm older.
He said I'm 30, but I look 21.
No, I'm 39, but I look 29.
21. Okay.
When you with me, I don't give weird energy. Not to that I love. You know what I'm saying? Not to people that I with. But when be giving everybody weird energy, you gotta look in the mirror and say, you're the problem. If everybody around you is having the same story, baby, they're not the problem. You're the problem. If you my friend, be my friend. But don't be weird and pick and choose when you want to be a friend. That's where I'm at. So I'm into a season where I'm keeping the same energy with every bitch.
It's just TikTok. It's not genuine.
No, it's not a TikTok. It's called a characteristic flaw. People have those. And when you see a with a characteristic flaw, you got to know them for who they are and where they are.
Y'all, things just got really wild. Saucy Santana's ex has come forward with shocking claims, not only about Santana's health, but also dragging Diddy into the situation. For months now, people online have whispered about some kind of hidden connection between Santana and Diddy. But now, for the first time, someone from Santana's inner circle is saying those rumors might actually be true. According to Santana's ex, Santana allegedly contracted HIV, and he's claiming it happened after a secret entanglement with Diddy. He didn't stop there either. He says he has proof, including leaked medical documents showing Santana's health diagnosis and photos that place Santana and Diddy together during that same time period. Social media is going crazy. Every time people think the drama around Diddy can't get any worse, something new pops up. And this time, it's serious. These aren't just gossip headlines anymore. This might tie Diddy directly to someone's medical condition. It's no longer just about parties and lawsuits. We're talking real-life consequences. It all started when Chef D, a well-known figure in this messy web, went live on TikTok with influencer Rosa. At first, it seemed like they were just talking about old drama. But then Chef D asked Rosa why he no longer associates with Santana, and Rosa didn't hold back. He started talking about fake friendships, weird energy, and how people switch up depending on who's watching. It wasn't long before things went left. Right on cue, Santana popped into the live stream. He called them out directly and told them to say what they had to say to his face. He was clearly heated. He accused Chef D of being fake, attention-hungry, and trying to ride his name for clout. Santana claimed he helped Chef D when he got out of jail, and even kept his release quiet until D wanted people to know. But now, Santana says he's being repaid with betrayal. But Chef D wasn't backing down. In fact, he got even more personal. He claimed that the real
You said what?
Bars here. What is this interview about?
You said what?
Don't hide from the camera, you too. What is interview about?
You start talking about him getting out of jail.
That's not what y'all talking about. That's not what y'all talking about. It's about me.
We're talking about everything.
I'm the moment again.
You should want to be clapped and not listen to what
I'm the
girls are
moment
saying.
again. This to be about D getting out of jail.
It is about D getting out of jail.
And him rebranding. But instead of him rebranding, y'all talking about him.
Remember, instead
of him rebranding, y'all talking about
me. Attached to nothing. So
This has caused a major storm online. People are wondering what the truth is. Could this explain Diddy's sudden weight loss? A few months ago, when Diddy made a court appearance after those lawsuits dropped, folks noticed he looked thinner than usual. That kicked off rumors that he might be dealing with health issues. Now, those whispers are louder than ever. And let's not forget the Jane Doe testimony. During Diddy's legal mess, Jane Doe claimed Santana was part of those wild private parties Diddy used to throw. According to her, Santana wasn't just attending, he was allegedly getting paid to entertain high-profile guests. That adds another messy layer to this whole situation. She claimed she first saw Santana at one of Diddy's infamous events, and later again, at another party hosted by a different famous rapper. The picture she painted was dark and troubling. The internet is connecting the dots fast. People are saying this isn't just gossip anymore. If what Chef D is saying is even halfway true, it confirms a lot of what folks have been quietly suspecting. That Santana may have been wrapped up in Diddy's private world, maybe willingly, maybe not, and now he's paying the price. Fans are split. Some are calling Chef D out, saying he's clout chasing and trying to humiliate Santana. Others believe he's just telling the truth and shining a light on something the public wasn't supposed to know. Either way, it's messy, it's emotional, and it's got everybody talking. And now the real question is, will Santana respond? Will Diddy say anything? Or will this all just get swept under the rug like so many other Hollywood scandals? We'll keep watching as this unfolds. Because something tells me, this is just the beginning.
Cause you sitting on the thing, making a live about me. I just called his sister today. Dean's supposed to got out. When Dean first got out, who the first person he called? Me. When nobody wasn't supposed to know he was out yet. And when he called my phone, I said, D, hold on. I didn't even say his name. I said, hold on, because I'm on live. I need to mute. No, you wanted everybody to know that you was out, and you wanted it to go through me. When I sat on the phone with you and your manager, your thing was for you to get out. D is supposed to be cooking. He's a chef. He's supposed to get on TikTok and cook. He's supposed to be cooking, because he's a chef. You were supposed to get out, cook. All the videos that y'all see of D, after all the lies and cap and shabrik, then he plugs in his Instagram and his seasons and all the rest of the and the could have kept me on the live so I could have said it in front of everybody. You must be cooking. You must be cooking and then doing story times about you still ain't tell nobody why. Why did you go to jail?
Things just got even messier. Jane Doe came forward and dropped some serious claims about Saucy Santana and his connection to Diddy. According to her, Santana didn't just stick by Diddy because of a rumored relationship. She says he actually snitched on her to Diddy himself, just to prove his loyalty. When you put that together with everything else that's been coming out lately, it seems like this bond between Santana and Diddy went way deeper than most people ever guessed, and the consequences might have been even worse. But believe it or not, Jane Doe's testimony wasn't the first time the internet heard whispers about Santana and Diddy. Way before that, DJ Academics had already stirred the pot on his podcast. As soon as he caught wind of the rumors, he wasted no time talking about them online. And he wasn't subtle about it either. Academics claimed that Diddy and Santana weren't just friends, they were allegedly something much more. Then, on another episode of his podcast, Academics invited Wack 100 and a few others to talk. That's when the conversation took an unexpected turn. Academics brought up Diddy, but not about his music or business moves. He straight up asked Wack if he believed the rumor that Diddy was somehow connected to Tupac's situation years ago. Wack didn't answer that part directly, but he hinted at knowing way more than he was saying. He made it clear that Diddy's parties weren't just your average industry hangouts. He called them party parties, and the way he said it left people confused and concerned. Wack explained that these weren't just gatherings with music and drinks. According to him, these were the kind of private events where things got weird, fast. He even referenced Gene Deal, a former bodyguard, who has spoken publicly about Diddy's behavior. Gene once described seeing grown men wrapped in towels, acting strange at Diddy's events. So when Wack said Diddy was guilty of party parties, people started reading between the lines. What? That wasn't even the end of it. Wack 100 went even further, saying that Santana, Diddy, and Young Miami weren't just friends at these events. He strongly suggested that they were involved in these party parties too. Again, nobody came out and said it directly, but the hints were strong enough for people to put two and two together. Now, Santana did try to deny it all. He went online and told everyone that the rumors were made up, calling them childish and ridiculous. He said he never had any kind of romantic or private relationship with Diddy. Santana also mentioned that his best friend, Young Miami, wasn't into anything like that and wouldn't be part of it. He seemed genuinely upset, saying it hurt him that people were trying to link him to something so wild. But here's the thing, even though Santana denied everything, the public didn't exactly buy it. Especially not after Chef D, Santana's former flame, came forward and claimed that Santana allegedly has HIV. And Chef D didn't stop there. He straight up said that Santana contracted it from Diddy during their alleged involvement. And to back it up, he claimed to have medical records that prove it. He told Santana to call his bluff, daring him to deny it publicly so he could go ahead and post the receipts. But what's really caught people's attention is that Santana hasn't responded. Since Chef D made those claims, Santana has been quiet. No clapbacks, no tweets, no live streams. And in the world of celebrity drama, silence like that can say a lot. And let's not forget what Jane Doe said during her testimony. She claimed that Santana was getting paid to entertain guests at some of Diddy's secret parties, what she described as freak-offs. According to her, she saw Santana at multiple private events where he wasn't just attending, he was allegedly there to perform in ways that go beyond music. She even said she ran into him again at another party thrown by a different high-profile rapper, which only added more question.